Okay, hello guys. The next question. Um, the question is from paper 1, May 2022. And okay, let's solve this. This is very important search questions without using calculator. Let's see. The question says express. I'm going to write it first here. 3 plus root 8 under root 8 and open brackets under root 2 minus 1 close bracket square. Okay, so when we solve this search question, okay, so don't worry if this looks difficult at first. So we are going to solve this very slowly and clearly, step by step. So therefore don't worry about that. Let's discuss step by step. So step 1, and first go towards the numerator of the this is a fraction. So what is numerator? 3 plus 8. First solve this 3 plus 8, and it's, let's consider about the under root 8. So then how could we solve this? Root 8. Okay. First, using this search rule, then you could write it as 4 times 2, 8 equal 4 times 2. Why I chose 4? Because 4 is a perfect square. That's why I chose here. Then you can simplify further. Root 4 is 2, and 2 is not perfect square, then keep as it is. So then answer is, so this is the numerator, and let's go to words. Then we could I'm not trying to it here, but keep. Then let's go towards the denominator. Okay, then you can write it as it is. I'm going to write it numerator. Then you could write the numerator 3 plus root 2. So sorry, 2 root 2. And let's go towards the denominator now. Let's simplify it, and after that write the simplified denominator. So let's go towards the denominator. What is denominator? Root 2 minus 1 square. So then how could you solve this? So this is, I think you remember that binomial expressions, expansion of binomial expressions. I mean, this is binomial expressions. Then you can use this knowledge, and I'm going to write it. A minus b square. So then how could we expand this? When you expand this with the first term square, if it minus, here should be minus, and 2 times a b plus b square, whatever it is, it should be plus. So then let's substitute the values. So then how could we apply to this? How could we apply to this now? Let's see. It's very easy. Keep in mind. Then how could we apply it? Okay. What's the first term? First term is square. It's root 2. The root 2 square. And next minus 2 times root 2 times 1 plus 1 square. Let's see. So what is the answer here? Yes. Root 2 square means then you could cancel. It should be 2 here. Minus 2 times 1 means 2 root 2 here plus 1. So when we solve, simplify further, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 minus 2 root 2. So this is what we get after simplify after expand the denominator. So I'm going to write it here. So what is numerator now? Denominator. So 3 minus root 2. Okay, so then we expand and we simplify further numerator and denominator. We got this. Then we can apply general things what we did in the previous question also. So what is this now? So search. So we can keep search in the denominator. So therefore we should rationalize the denominator. To do this, we multiply by the conjugate. So what is conjugate? Keep in mind, conjugate means what? It is always conjugate means. I'm going to write it. Conjugate is keep in mind, conjugate is what? If when we get 3 minus 2 root 2, conjugate is 3 plus 2 root 2. That's it. So notice only the sign change. Minus become plus. Everything stays exactly the same, but sign, only the sign change. Okay, so I'm going to multiply by the conjugate, and yeah, so when we multiply the conjugate, what is the conjugate here? 3 plus 2 root. So when we should multiply numerator and the denominator, both numerator and denominator, and here should be 3 plus 2 root 2. Oh, so what's going to my root? It's not. So yeah. Okay, so then what happened? And now I'm going to simplify it. Keep in mind, so we should multiply this to here. What's the numerator? The numerator, you could write it 3 plus root 2 multiply 3 plus root 2. So we could write as the numerator this, and what is the denominator here? So what is this? What is this? Okay, I'm going to write it with brackets. Sorry. 3 minus 2 root 2 and 3 plus root 2. Okay, so then you can compress this. This is expand version. Okay, when you compress this, you can write it as, and here same thing. It's like what happened when we multiply x, when we multiply x into x, it should be x squared. So therefore numerator also same as it is here, 3 plus 2 root 2, same thing inside the brackets. So therefore you could write 3 plus 2 root 2 square over, so what is this? What is it? So see carefully, then what is this? This is difference between 2 square, but what happens? X plus y. So what happened when we expand x minus y? So difference between 2 square, then when we expand this, so put open two brackets and put plus and minus, so square minus y square, open two brackets, put the plus and minus, and here x, here y, here x, here y. So same thing apply to here. Then you can compress this when you expand what we did in the previous. So then you can write it, apply the difference between two squares on 3 square minus 2 root 2 square. Okay, now fit it. Then now last part of the question. Okay, so now what happened, and this part. So again, binomial expressions, you can use this concept to simplify this numerator of the fraction, and denominator, what happened, I'm going to write it here. Okay, then you could expand it. 3 plus 2 root 2. So first you could expand it. How could you expand? It should be 3 square plus 2 times 3 times 2 root 2 plus 2 root 2 square. 3 square means 9, 2 times 3 6, and 6 times 2 12, 12 root 2. Here 4 and 2 8. I'm not going to write, let me just write. Here should be 8. And 9 plus 8, here 17 plus 12 root 2. So this is after expand the expansion of the numerator. It should be 17 plus 12 root 2. So what happened in the numerator? What happened in the denominator? 3 square means 9. This one. 3 square means 9 minus 2, 4, and 8. What would be the answer here? It should be 8. So how would it? So okay, then I will explain how could we get 9. How could we get it as 9? Then it's 2 root 2 square. Then remove the brackets, it's 2 square and root 2 square. Then we could cancel 2 root, and 2 square means 4. 4 times 2 8. That's how to solve this. And 9 minus 8, yes, fortunately 9 minus 8 very easy to get that. Yeah, so 17 plus 12 root 2 and 9 minus 8, 1, fortunately. So then what would be the final answer? 17 plus 12 root 2. This should be the final answer. Okay, so the most important things we learned today from this question, and how to simplify surds, and keep in mind this, how to simplify surds, how to expand brackets with surds, second step, how to use the conjugate, and how to rationalize the denominator. And we did other things previous question also. So then here also same thing, and this is extremely important and keep in mind. So if this video helped you, don't forget to like and share, subscribe, and okay, so thank you for joining. Let's go towards the next question. And